And we welcome you to Green Valley Stadium, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Volunteers going against the Sluggers. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, number 35.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Aaron Johnson. The pitch. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. On the ground, out to short. One out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Two down, bases empty. Mercado, the next to hit. 2 outs, bases empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Chase Burns. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
So now 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball. 1-2 here. And they'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a ball popped up. And there's 2 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jack Caglione.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
2 down, nobody on. And that's through there for a strike. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hit in the air, left field. Johnson makes the play, and it's out number 3. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, number 6. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. Home run number 10 on the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
At the plate, Edwin Arroyo.
Oh! Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Just missed. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Fly ball center field. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now the first baseman. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next pitch is outside. And that's downstairs and outside. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
That accepts the catcher, number 16.
And here's the catcher. He goes down looking. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second. Here's the rookie third baseman, Edmundo Curran. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Blake Mitchell digs in now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's one away.
Batting 6, the designated hitter.
Here's Jordan Groshans.
Groshans.
That's in there, and that is strike 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Way back there. And a foul ball. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 7, the shortstop, number 6.
Runner on at first with one gone. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one lifted to left. Johnson sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8, the right fielder,
Colin Barber getting ready to hit. Groshans, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
And now here is Jake Fox. Two on, 2 outs. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. And that'll load the bases.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The 1-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. All loaded up. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up and in. And now 3-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hendrick.
Austin Hendrick.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Batting up, the center fielder, number 7, Ethan O'Donnell.
Here's the center fielder. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's the left fielder, Aaron Johnson.
Aaron Johnson.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 2.
1 strike.
Two outs. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So up next, Mark Ruiz. Going to count 1 and 2. Man at second.
Ball 2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Leading off, Daniel Schneemann.
Daniel Schneemann.
Next offering upstairs.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Swinging a foul straight back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one ripped. And foul as it bangs off the fence. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One out, bases empty.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And that one in the air center field. Under it. And that is that. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 27.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. And that one missing low. There's a swing and a drive. Allende raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 6.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Here's a 1-1. Called strike right there. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So digging in, Edwin Arroyo. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Fox makes the grab on the run. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Blake Mitchell. Next offering is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kevin Rosales, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Spires warming up as well. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Corrals it, and there's one down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jordan Groshans.
And now, Jordan Groshans. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't.
Slings to second, over to first, safe.
Now batting, the right fielder, Colin.
And now the right fielder, Colin Barber. Two outs. Out to short, Arroyo. Zips it to first, and that's the inning. Fifth inning coming up. Tied at 1. We go to the top of the fifth, and now number 22. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Good eye in that spot. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lara appears to be getting loose. Number 63 getting loose as well. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a foul ball. 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hendrick. 2 down, nobody on. And that one upstairs. Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Curran settles under it and makes the grab. And that is that. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Kevin Rosales.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Yeah, the batter now, Jake Fox.
The center
Look, this
fielder.
guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he goes airborne to make the catch.
Wow, I'll tell you, things start feeling pretty dicey when you're tracking one into the corner like that. So I love the effort to leave his feet to make an awesome leaping catch. Timed it just right and held on for the out. Definitely a highlight reel play.
So up next, Giuliano Allende. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Next to hit, Daniel Schneemann.
Oh.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That to right. Hendrick sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a
Number
change to
46.
start the 6th. The new pitcher, Lara.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
And now the center
Leading off
fielder,
For Knoxville, the center fielder, Ethan O'Donnell.
here's a high fly ball out to center. 1 down. So digging in, Aaron Johnson. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Go ahead run on base. Ruiz will hit next. And that's down and away. And a 2-1 on the way. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Go-ahead run at second. And we're the top half of the 6th. Good job to fight that one off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Got him. 2 out.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mercado now at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. That one out to right. Barber on the move. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Jack Caglione. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Curran. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
That's outside. 2 and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Struck him out looking, and he strikes out the side here in the sixth.
Now pitching.
Number 63 comes on now.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Now the third baseman.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one just misses.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Fox sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Stepping in, Edwin Arroyo. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time.
The first baseman, number 22, Romeo Sanabria.
And now the first baseman. That one almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Hoeing.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Throw to second. Ow!
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
One down, base is empty. That's a little bit low. Movement in the bullpen. Carson Spires getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Swanson also getting ready. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. 2 down.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
And here is Colin Barber. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Right through there. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cody Poteet.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's the catcher.
For Knoxville, the catcher, number 16.
Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Austin Cox, the closer of the staff, is throwing. On the ground, right side. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The right fielder, number 12, Austin Hendrick.
And now the right fielder, Austin Hendrick. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's the ball.
Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. Now a slow roller to second. Schneemann tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the center fielder. Strike on the inside corner. It's 2-2. Way high.
2 strike.
Johnson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-two now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eric Swanson.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So digging in, Jake Fox.
The center fielder, Jake Fox.
And it stays fair.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
No outs, runner at first. And now it's going to be Giuliano Allende. Next pitch is outside.
Careful.
Grounded to third. Could be two. Collier over to second. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's going to be Daniel Schneemann. In the air, left field. Johnson makes the grab, and that's the inning. It's the ninth, and we are tied. We go to the ninth, and the batter now, Aaron Johnson.
Aaron Johnson.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Barber brings it in with a nice running grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
And now the DH, Mercado. 2 down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs. And now it's filled up 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. All tied 1-1. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. James MacArthur, the saves leader in the National League, is up and throwing. Phillips getting cranked up as well. Right side, hard hit. throws to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, third baseman, Edmundo.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Edmundo Curran. Just missed.
2-1.
And that one fouled off. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Now batting, catcher,
Blake Mitchell digs in now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
1 down, winning run on at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
now batting, the designated
So now the DH spot, Jordan Groshans.
Groshans.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. Here's the third baseman, number 6.
The third baseman, number 6.
Inside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Edwin Arroyo getting ready to hit.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second, first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
He's trying for third. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman. Man at second.
Ball, high.
Swings and misses. And now 2-2. Right side, Caglione takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied 1-1. Connor Phillips gets the call from the pen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now it's the shortstop.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
And there's a ball. Fought off foul. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds, and it's a full count. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Substitution now at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Eric Pena. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Now it's the right fielder, Colin Barber. One away, the winning run at second. That one catches the zone. Now 1-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 1. Jake.
And now the center fielder, Jake Fox. Next pitch is downstairs. Out to short. And we're headed to the 11th. And we're back. Now we go to the 11th. And here's the catcher, number 16. Man at second. Not even close there. Ball 2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now the right fielder, Austin Hendrick. And a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Gets under it and pops it up. Under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 7, Ethan O'Donnell.
Here's the center fielder. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
2 straight. Ball 2.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position.
Three balls. 2 straight.
In the dirt, blocked. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now the left fielder, Giuliano Allende. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That's a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That's towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And that's in the dirt.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
One down and the winning run at third. On the ground to the left. And now two gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Jack Caglione.
So two down now, and here is Jack Caglione. Winning run at third, two down. That's off the inside corner. Two balls and a strike. Fastball is outside. Curran in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And now it's filled up.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left. 12th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, number 7.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
So up next, Aaron Johnson. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2 on, 1 out. Ruiz, the next to hit, with the go-ahead run at third, and we're deep into extras. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So now here's the DH, Mercado. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Edmundo Curran. Man at second.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline.
Hey.
This one's over, and they win it in 12.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.